for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
I smell fear in that offense. Hey,
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 40.
Second and 11 at the 41. Breeze now to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
With the score, Bengals 35.
The Saints on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Breeze. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Two veterans, Breeze to Sanders there for a Saints first down.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. 5'9". It's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, here we go. 57's the mic.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Burrow on play action. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
The 28-yard line.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Burrow going to get this out to Boyd on the perimeter. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Boyd with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Randy Bullock lining up.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Here's Harris to return it. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
22-yard line.
Just shy of the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Yeah, he's got it. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a run with Mixon, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Switch, switch, switch. Cowboy 80. 52's the light. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Mixon trying to punch it in, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
48. Saints, nothing. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Here's Harris to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know, are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to...
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Kamara. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
Kamara, the ball.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. 17 yards on the fake punt, and that's going to be a first down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step.